Oh, hello again. It is Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. 2 days in a row. Um, just wanted to get a little quick vlog in, a little something off my chest, I guess. I don't know, today I felt so anxious and on edge all day. Just no patience, and usually there's a very kind of concrete reason why. Maybe something happened at home, or maybe I didn't get a lot of sleep, or something. There's nothing, man. Except I have been a little overpeopled for a little while now for such an introvert. Um, but it's been all good things, and so many good things in my life, so few negative things in my life, and yet just today, everything. It feels very raw, very touchy. I don't like it. So I thought maybe if I talked about it and talked it out a little, it'd be helpful. It hasn't been yet. I haven't gotten to any conclusions as of yet, but I'm at a train station now, picking up my nephew, who I found out today is visiting us. So he's visiting for a few days. For my daughter's birthday and my mother-in-law's birthday are on the same day, which is pretty interesting. And so he's coming up to visit for people's birthdays and just to visit, which is really good. But it is more people, it's more commitment, it's more going and doing things that aren't of my choosing. And as much as I've spent a very large portion of my life in committed relationships and being a father, a lot of it's been working. I've worked 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week for the vast majority of my life, and so my time has always been my time. If it doesn't work, then it's kind of my choice what I'm doing, because I have so little time. Now I have a lot more free time on my hands, and I'm not going super out of my way as far as giving up my time. I'm doing what I can and helping out and picking people up and dropping people off and going out for things, but not any extreme version of it. And yet it just feels like it is. Feels like it's such a impediment to my life because I'm just not used to it. I have no coping mechanisms built up for it. I've just been so alone for so long in my life, even when I've been with people. This working 40 hours a week or less, one of those days at home, off holidays, off weekends. I have so much time that even if I spend 10 hours a week doing things with people that I usually wouldn't, or with family that I usually wouldn't, it feels like a lot. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I honestly feel right now, at this second, I feel like I could get a little cabin in the woods with maybe electricity, no Wi-Fi, no internet, none of that stuff. I just be in the middle of the woods with nothing for literally, I'm not exaggerating, for a week straight. And then I might be able to start to decompress. I might be able to start to loosen up and relax and be a little freer. And I haven't felt like that in a very long time, so I don't know. Just want to talk about it, get it off my chest. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go, well, not for a week, can't do that. But maybe I'll go for a long weekend by myself and just get a cabin in the middle of nowhere. Just do fucking handful of mushrooms and just listen to some music and watch a little YouTube that I downloaded beforehand. And the rest of the time, just be there. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Probably won't happen, but I guess I'll just have to go back home to my wife that loves me in my nice house, in my safe, beautiful neighborhood, go to my job where I'm appreciated, and try to struggle through it. God, I feel so like such a bitch. The amount of things I used to do, the amount of life I used to live, the amount of hours I used to work, and the amount of things I did in that little crevice of time that I had during the week, and now, God forbid, I'm asked to do 2 days in a row that aren't the thing that I feel like doing. It is an interesting existence, this one. The things we feel, things we really take on when we have the time to is pretty amazing. Several years back, 5-6 years back, I had my first anxiety attack ever, and that was right after the first period of my life when things started to go this direction, when things started to become more stable and I had more freedom to do so. That's when I started to have a couple of anxiety attacks. I haven't had one in a very long time, but oh great, now now I'm talking myself into it, because now I have complete freedom to have anxiety attacks because things are so free right now and things are so safe that I can do that. Well, I better keep doing these, and I better keep setting goals and doing hard things so that doesn't happen. But it's really interesting. I've used the word interesting a lot. I overuse it completely, and I know that. But there's very few words that can compete with interesting, because maybe fascinating, fascinating, interesting, intriguing. Yeah, I'll just keep saying interesting, but I mean all those things, because I really do like this dichotomy of this life. I really do like these little problems that we create for ourselves, these huge problems we don't care about. It's really fascinating to me, it really is. But anyways, thank you, Paul, for doing this for yourself. Thank you, whoever you are, weirdo, for watching me. And yeah, I'm in a bit of a weird mood today. But felt like doing this. Anyways, thank you. And a year is now one day less than it was yesterday. That's how long a year is.